I want to start with where it says, thank you very much, madam. Where it says, when you experience pain, don't just groan. That means it is expected to groan in pain. Alright? You know, when something prick you, somebody that is giving birth groans, it's expected. Somebody taught a message one time, don't waste your pain. Pain comes to every one of us. Pain is a necessary part of life. Pain is an indication that something is not right. If somebody bends your hand backward now, you feel pain, right?
Yes.
That means
David did that to me before.
that means your hand is not supposed to be bent backward. Right? Pain is good. Imagine you cut yourself with knife or blade or anything. I don't feel pain. You are bleeding, you don't feel pain. Like, can you imagine somebody, let's say something cut somebody's back. He just didn't know because he didn't feel any pain. He didn't feel any pain. And the person keeps on bleeding. He didn't feel any pain. He's bleeding. He didn't feel any pain. What will happen?
Also, you die?
No, he will leave.
If it's big now, sometimes it happens when you have this small injury, you don't know what someone tell you, like,
I mean, you continuous bleeding. One blood goes out of your
For the
body.
person.
Eh?
For the person.
For the person, of course, not you, of course. They want to say something.
When Ebola hits people, someone, they don't feel any pain for a long time, and then they eventually keep on bleeding and bleeding. It's just like a tiny rock fell on their body,
and eventually what
if
happens?
they don't notice, they will eventually die.
So pain. So what I'm actually saying is that pain is good. Pain comes to show you what. Pain comes to show you that what you're doing is not, something is wrong somewhere. And pain also comes to develop you. I do push up. I do there's this weight lift.
You never do push.
I do weight lift. Now they said when you experience the pain the most, that's where your muscle is actually developing. At that time, that don't stop. As your first 1, 2, you're not feeling anything, right? 3, 4, 5. So but when you start getting, depending on the weight, when you start getting to the leg weight, you now start feeling the pain. That time you're tempted to want to stop. But that's that you should actually push. Alright? So that's why I said, when pain comes, don't just groan, but grow. What does what grow means? It means learn from that pain. Somebody says when you fall, pick something up from the fall. In other words, learn from that fall. Learn from that fall. What made you fall? How did you fall? Learn from that fall. Gain knowledge from that fall. Gain knowledge from that pain. Gain knowledge from that pain. Alright? So that's why someone said, don't waste your pain. Convert your pain to gain. They said the rich people, the wealthiest people in the world, they failed more than even the failures. You see, so they have more experience of failure. They do many things, they failed many times, so they have more knowledge than the failure. So they have more knowledge of how not to do it next time. So they have more chances of succeeding than somebody that did not try anything at all. Thomas Edison, when he was trying to discover the incandescent light bulb, he said he did it 10,000 times.
999.
Then they told him one time, somebody asked, he said, how come you failed 999 times and you didn't give up? He said he did not fail 999 times. He only discovered 999 times that the incandescent light bulb will not work. So what's the perspective of failure? What's the perspective of failure? What's the perspective of pain? You just discover this way, this is not the way to do it, this is not the way not to do it, this is the way not to do it. So the more you keep at it, the more you know ways that it should not be done, and closer you get to ways that you should be what done. By the 10,000th time they got it right. So we are all using lights today. Even the Wright brothers that discovered the aerodynamics plane, they created the first plane. All right, they kept on doing it. There was that they had a universal meeting, and they said no matter, no object is able to fly in the air. But they did not attend the meeting. So because they did not attend the meeting, they did not have that knowledge blocking them. So they kept on doing it, and they succeeded. All right? And there's one knowledge I gained one time, very powerful, it blessed my life. He said, never tell a young person that this cannot be done, because God can be looking for someone that is ignorant enough to use to do that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Since they've not told you before, it's not possible to do this thing. You just keep on doing your thing. Then God will use that person. Do you get that? Never tell a young person that you cannot do this cannot be done. Nothing is impossible. As a matter of fact, he said, tear out the page of impossibility in your dictionary. All right, I want to get us engaged right now in this communication now. So where it says, embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. I want to ask us now, what are the challenges that is in front of you right now that you think you should embrace to grow? What he said, embrace challenges as opportunities. Challenges as opportunities. What do you think is a challenge to you now that you think you should embrace it instead of running away from it? You should embrace it. Stay on it until you overcome it and grow. For me now, for instance, let me get an example. For me now, taking this walk to the next level is a challenge to me. Providing for my family, taking this walk right now is a challenge.
And I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth, and when he rose against me,